We gave a budget. Has it been properly utilized? And after they were constructed, now you task the office of the governor to liaise with the Ministry of Interior? There's an MOU. There's an MOU between the governor and the Ministry of Interior. If you don't know, there's an MOU. Can that MOU be honored? In fact, we shall be writing to the office of the clerk, please immediately write to the office of the governor so that you can get a copy of that MOU, which now gave birth to us to come up with the budget for the construction of these police stations. So, Committee of Administration, please take up this matter. Katumba police station is not even done, and have the others been operationalized? Will we wait until somebody is killed, like what happened in Kokamari under Mwingi? They are operationalizing after people are killed. No, we can't do that, members. We have to be preventive. We have to take preventive measures instead of being reactionary. We need to take proactive measures so that we can safeguard the lives of our people. Therefore, Committee of Administration, over to you. Let us discuss on how we can facilitate your committee to work on these issues. Members, both committees, the Committee on Tourism and the Committee of Administration, are hereby required to table their reports before this House as soon as practicable, together with actionable recommendations. So, Chair, Administration, Committee, Tourism, please, as soon as possible. And these matters are very dear to our people. So please, let's fast track this process so that we are able to come up with recommendations and proposals which can help us deal with this matter. As I conclude, honorable members, this House remains steadfast in its commitment to supporting all efforts aimed at restoring peace, ensuring justice for the victims, and safeguarding the future of our communities in fidelity to the Constitution and the laws of Kenya. May the departed souls rest in eternal peace. God bless Kitui County. God bless Kenya. Thank you, honorable members. Members, before I open the floor for your reaction on the two communications, one for resumption from the April recess and the other one where we are condemning the budgetary attacks, members, I request that we be upstanding so that we observe a minute of silence in honor of the departed souls. Thank you very much, honorable members. We may take your seats. May the souls of the departed members of our community continue resting in eternal peace, and we wish quick recovery to those hospitalized. I think in Sekuru Sub-County Hospital and others have been referred to other facilities. Let's pray for them. Honorable Mwingi, we stand with you. Some of those people, Honorable Mwingi, me and you, some of those people are our relatives. And of course, we are mourning. Yeah, we are sincerely mourning. But let's hope that during our time as leaders, we contribute to having a long-term solution. Let us not blame those who came before us. There were other factors that time. That's what I'm saying. Let us not politicize these issues. Honorable Jeremiah, sorry, my brother. I was with you in Kigali, and I know when you received this news, how you were affected. And in fact, at some point, I knew it was a way of you releasing the emotions. You went to the TikTok and and to Facebook, and you heard your emotions. You spoke with your people, and actually, courtesy of you, you helped restore calm in Gune, because your people were really affected. Even you're also very affected. Those members, I want to appreciate you. We have always been very accommodative to each other. I want to encourage that we partner, we support each other. We support each other as we continue doing the works of this house. I think after we resume today, we shall go all the way to April, I mean August, so that the 3 months which we have now, before we go for the August recess, actually we have only 2 adjournments 2 recesses, after the August recess and the long recess in Honorable Ganga, I can see you are nodding, the ranking member, he knows. When we go for the April recess, that will be done, members. So we have only 2 recesses to go. August recess and the long December recess. Forget about April. That will be Sinadai, my friend. You go home and campaign. No? So this is the time to work. In fact, we have only is it exactly a year? Yeah, we have exactly a year to work. By next year, February, when you come back here, I know most of you will be campaigning. The ranking members can attest to that. So please, members, dear colleagues, let us try to see where we differed, we correct our issues and support each other and continue working for our people. 2027 will come and go. There will be life after the elections. So for now, some of you are already, frustrated. I'm not prepared, desperate. Don't be desperate. It's like the way you are sitting for an exam, Honorable Cornelius. Were you ever ready for an exam? An exam will come, you fear what will happen. Honorable Mbuno. You may pass, you may fail. But will you die? You will not die. So the exam is coming on 10th of August 2027. We have to prepare for that exam. Let us prepare for that exam. If we spend time fighting, and I'm happy to see Honorable Mwingi and Honorable Munyaka seated together, consulting as good neighbors. If those two neighbors, if those two neighbors fight, it will be a lose-lose. Honorable Munyaka, if you fight, it's a lose-lose. But if you unite, win-win. Yeah, win-win. And that's the same spirit I want to really call upon our colleagues in the county executive to have. If the county executive and the county assembly fight, it will be lose-lose. If we unite, it will be win-win. But is it fair to have a win-lose at this stage? It is not fair. Yeah, it is not fair to have a win-lose. The fairest thing, members, is either lose-lose or win-win. That is the spirit of fairness. So I want to call upon all of you members, as you are here, let's fight for and really advocate for win-win. But if somebody wants to finish you, is there any reason for you not to defend yourself? But I'm calling upon all of us to have the spirit of win-win. I'll continue engaging our colleagues in the county executive, continue engaging them. We have limited time remaining. We need to ensure win-win. Yeah, that is the spirit of consensus building. And I believe it is possible as you come towards the end of our term. With those many remarks, members, I want to appreciate you for coming back. I want to thank God you have come back in one piece. We can't take that for granted. We can't take that for granted. There are some members who went in some assemblies and they were not even able to go back. Others are in hospital. I want to really appreciate all of us. I want to thank God. Our sister Grace was sick, and I'm happy, Honorable Grace, that you are here in high spirits. We have been praying for you, and we should continue praying for each other. So welcome back, my sister. Our Deputy Speaker, you have been away for quite some time because you told us at the Auspicious Committee, you are away for quite some time, but we're happy to have you back in one piece. We were praying for you, and we're happy. We have so many enemies, members. Don't think there are many people who are praying that we exit this world. Very many people. There's only one MCA for Kengwethe West. There's only one speaker, all of Kitui. Many people want me gone. But God is taking care of me, God is taking care of you. So let's pray for each other. My sister, Jacinta, you have been okay. This session, you have been okay. You have been okay this session. We thank God for you. And any member here who has been unwell, we want to really request that we pray for each other. Let's pray for each other. For our members of service, we know some of you, though disclosing names, have not been feeling well. You have been attended to. Some of you have also lost relatives. Like I think Is it this sergeant? To the point, I know these matters are emotive. Some people may even cry here, but let's be strong so that we can, in a very sober manner, address these issues. So the floor, we restrict ourselves to 3 minutes. 3, please, kindly, so that every member can have a chance. Is it agreeable? 3? 3 it is. So 3 minutes so that we can go straight to the point. The floor is open. Thank you, members. Minority Leader, you can go first.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Speaker, I want to confirm to your two communications that you have made this morning, immediately after the recess. The Speaker can confirm to you that I feel energized after that short recess that you have had. For me to come back at the Assembly and continue delivering services to our people. In regard to the second communication, Honorable Speaker, or even before I go to the second communication, in the first communication, Mr. Speaker, I want to tell the people of Kitui County that we are doing a final budget that us as honorable members we can control. And we want to confirm the people of Kitui County that one of the role of the MCAs is legislation. An appropriation bill is a result of a proper legislation. And to have a proper legislation bill, to a proper budget that you touch their lives, personally, I will be very much vigilant and I'll ensure that the budget touches the lives of our people. Anything short of that, I am ready to defend that budget with all the energy that I have. Others say with all the body parts. Yes, Mr. Speaker, I will be very much available to defend that budget, to ensure it touches our lives and the lives of our people. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, touching the second communication, is about the loss that we have witnessed in Kitui County in various parts. And I want to sympathize with the honorable member for Sekuru who is also my good friend, and I call him a diplomat, with this diplomatic experience that he has had for many years, for losing 7 lives from the camel herders attacks. Honorable Speaker, I was following that barrier online, and even after the killings, I myself and some of our honorable members here, we are darlings of social media, Facebook and TikTok. And we have realized that we connect so much with our electorates in those spaces. And when we make a communication, they follow what is fighting for their people, and that these honorable members were right to defend their farms from the attack of camel herders. Honorable Speaker, finally, because I'm on the floor of the House, and on this floor of the House, I am immune to any attacks, and even from the arrest of the DCI, and even from the arrest of the NCIC. I am very much immune. And Honorable Speaker, riding on your communication, I want to say the following. Yes, I might be seen as a very young MCA. I might be seen like a councillor, a local cadre politician, a politician who is only connecting with the electorates using bicycles, a politician who is connecting with the electorates by foot, or maybe door-to-door campaign. I might be seen as a politician who is very poor. I might be seen as a politician who holds no national responsibility to defend his people. I saw the CS for Health Ministry, Honorable Duale, saying that he owns all camels that are owned by the Somalis or the camel herders are his. Honorable Speaker, I have no problem with Honorable Duale owning camels. And I want to tell him this. Honorable Duale, you can own even 1 billion camels. We have no problem with that. But Honorable Duale, own these camels, but graze them on your farm. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Duale, you said you own all those camels. But I want to tell you, as a very young MC and a very young leader, yes, you own the camels. But personally, as a representative of the people of Nguni Ward, all the farms you see on Nguni Ward and every parcel of land you see in Nguni Ward belongs to me, Utadu. That is the message, Honorable Speaker.
And the people of Nguni.
That is the message I want to give to this Honorable CS.
Honorable Jeremiah, and the people of Nguni.
And the people of Nguni.
Are you able to repeat?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. And I want to repeat. Because you said you own all camels from the camel herders. They are yours. We have no problem. You can own even 1 billion camels, but graze them on your land. Honorable Duale, I want to tell you, as a very young MC and a very young leader, the parcel of land you see in Nguni Ward, and the land you see in Nguni Ward, and all the farms you see in Nguni Ward belong to me and the people of Nguni Ward. Utadu. Honorable Speaker, enough is enough. And I can tell you with a lot of brevity, the fear is gone. I was arrested and I have been intimidated and threatened. Even some people visiting my local home where I built. Honorable Speaker, can I confirm this Honorable House? That the Speaker, I'm also stipulating to have another home elsewhere, another home elsewhere that I want to mention here, Mr. Speaker, because of the threats and intimidation. Mr. Speaker, we will ensure, because the presence of camels is an insecurity by itself. Today, I had a phone call interview with one of the radio stations in Kenya, and I was hearing out my own views. And my view is this. Honorable Mwingi, don't worry. We want to confirm to the people of Nguni and the people of Kitui County, the first operation, it is to ensure we flush out all camels grazing in Kitui lands. We are inviting the government, the police, the GSU, and any security intelligence personnel, please accompany us as we flush out these camels physically back to the river. You said, and I feel, Honorable Speaker, I saw the meeting between the Kitui County Governor and the Garissa County Governor in Nguni in my ward. Whatever that meeting had to do, I want to tell the people of Nguni ward, the meeting had to do with this, to open the Garissa Mwingi highway and to return normalcy business operations between Kitui, Garissa, and Nairobi counties, not really flashing out camels, Honorable Speaker. Finally, Honorable Speaker, I want to thank categorically the MCA from Mwingi Central Ward, Honorable Bernard Munyasi. When I was away, he stood with me, moving from his ward all the way to Kasi to restore calmness and to ensure that the road is passable. That's how we stand for another. Honorable Speaker,
thank you.
It is a very emotive issue, and we shall communicate. And because I have the meaning of this floor of the House, Mr. Speaker, I have presented my own feelings. They can do with me whatever they wanted to do with me. The fear is gone.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Jeremiah. You are legally protected because you are speaking on behalf of your people. I gave Honorable Jeremiah some little bit of more time because he's really affected, and I will do the same to Honorable Mwingi. So other members, please kindly, we have other programs ahead of us. Let's restrict ourselves to 3 minutes. No, Jeremiah, I like your firm position of defending your people. That is the way to go. Just defend your people. They are the ones who elected you. Nobody else brought you here. That's why I always stand with you members, because you are the ones who elected me. I was not elected by a party or by an individual. So even you, stand with the people, and that will be godly. Honorable Dagara, 3 minutes, please. I know you can talk a lot. Remember what you said in Sekuru, and you found yourself somewhere. I had to rescue you. So please, 3 minutes.
Asante sana Bwana Spika, na nataka nishukuru kwa vile umetualika vizuri katika bunge. Tumerejea tena, na niseme kwamba tuko tayari kuhakikisha kwamba tumewakilisha watu wetu wa Kitui kwa namna yote ile, na huu ukiwa ni mwaka wa mwisho kuhakikisha kwamba bajeti zina reflect maoni ya wananchi, na vile vile kuhakikisha kwamba ile mipangilio ya wananchi ya kusaidia maendeleo itakuwa hapo. Na wale ambao wanataka kudhalilisha na kuweka mitego katika bunge hili kuhakikisha mambo yao hayajatimizwa, basi wajue kwamba sasa hivi wanafanya kazi na watu ambao hawajali chochote. Badaka Bwana Spika, kuna mtu hapa zamani alisema ma-MCA hapa, na nikinukuu kwamba ni tumila ndoe. Sasa ukideal na tumila ndoe Bwana Spika, you expect anything Mr. Speaker, manake ni watu ambao hawajali chochote. End of court Mr. Speaker. Nikirudi kwa ujumbe ambao umetupatia wa pili.
What are you quoting? Please proceed. Please proceed.
Sasa Bwana Spika, nimemaliza yangu. Sasa nikirudi katika ili swala la uvamizi wa wachungaji ngamia, Bwana Spika, wacha niregelee niseme kwamba wewe ndio ulinusuru maisha yangu wakati niliungana na mwenzangu MCA wa Seikuru, na kwa mahali vijana walikuwa wameuawa upande wa Seikuru kule chini, eneo la Kaningo. Na mimi mwenyewe nilisimama pale nikasema historia ya uvamizi wa chunga ngamia katika kaunti ya Kitui ni historia ambayo inaenda mpaka miaka 60. Na kutoka wakati huo watu ambao wamekufa katika ukanda mpaka wa Tana River na mpaka wa Kitui na Wakamba na jamii ya Tharaka wenye wameuawa ni zaidi ya watu ambao wamekufa katika maradhi ya ukimwi ama maradhi ya saratani ama maradhi ya corona. Watu wamekufa, watu wengi zaidi. Kama takwimu zinahitaji kuonyesha wale idadi ya watu wa Kamba ambao wameuawa ni idadi ambayo ni kubwa sana, na nchi hii itashangaa ni watu wangapi ambao wamekufa kutokana na utepetevu wa usalama katika mpaka huo. Bwana Spika, mimi nilisimama pale nikaambia nchi ya Kenya kwamba watu wa Kitui, watu Ukambani wanauawa kutumia majangili ambao wanajificha katika ardhi ya serikali na ambao imelindwa na serikali. Ardhi mojawapo ni Meru National Park, ardhi nyingine ni Mwingi Game Reserve, na hizo reserve zingine ambazo ni za Kitui East na zile zingine. Na hizi ni ardhi za serikali, lakini serikali yenyewe imekubali majangili kukaa kule na kuua watu wetu, Bwana Spika. Na mimi nilisema, Bwana Spika, nikasema watu wa Kitui waamue sasa kufieka msitu yote na kukue sasa watu wapande mimea katika hiyo misitu, manake hiyo misitu yote niseme kwamba ni shida kubwa ya usalama katika watu wa Kitui. Ndio maana nilishikwa, Bwana Spika, nikawekwa ndani, lakini ulikuja, Bwana Spika, kupitia uwezo wako. Wewe ndio kiongozi peke yake alikuja kuninusuru wakati nilisema vile. Sasa haya maneno yangu, Bwana Spika, yametokea tena, watu wameuawa ambao ni wengi zaidi, Bwana Spika. Bwana Spika, nikimaliza niseme mimi ni mfano wa jamii ambayo imefyekwa na wafuga ngamia ambao wakati wa zamani tulikuwa tunaoita mashifta mwaka wa zamani. Mimi familia yangu yote ilikuja kafyekwa, na sisi ambao tunaishi siku ya leo ni yale mabaki ya watu wachache ambao walibakia mwaka wa 1964, Bwana Spika, katika eneo la Kadhangasheni kule mpaka wa Meru National Park. Na kwa hivyo, Bwana Spika, ninasema nini? Kwamba lazima serikali sasa iweze kuingilia kati na kuona kwamba mambo haya yanakomeshwa once and for all. Na niseme kwamba naungana na wenzangu na MCA na viongozi wetu wa kaunti ya Kitui kukashifu wale watu ambao waliua watu 7 katika eneo la Kamari na yule kijana ambaye ameuliwa upande wa Nguni. Ni wahini wa hali gani kuona kwamba watu wetu wanauawa wakati kuna serikali ambayo imesimama? Na kwa hivyo sisi mahali imefikia sasa ni kwamba wananchi wa Ukambani na wananchi wa upande ule mwingine wa Tharaka ambao wamepakana na Tana River, ni kumaanisha kwamba sisi wenyewe tumebakia kuweza kujinasua kutoka kwa mambo haya. Na Bwana Spika, kama mwenzangu alivyosema kwamba hatuna mpaka baina ya Kitui na Garissa, hatuna mpaka baina ya Madera na Kitui. Ile kaunti ambayo tumepakana nayo ni kaunti ya Tana River. Na najua kama watu wanatoka kaunti zingine wanavuka na kuja kudhulumu watu wetu katika kaunti ya Kitui, wanavuka kaunti moja na kwenda nyingine, Bwana Spika, hawa watu manake ni wahalifu, wanafaa kurudishwa kwao. Na naungana kwamba Bwana Spika, naungana na Jeremiah niseme kwamba wananchi wataanza msukumo na msururu wa kufukuza wafugaji ngamia wote ambao wanaishi katika ardhi ya Kitui warudi kwao. Na ardhi ya Kitui na mpaka wa Kitui lazima uonekane, na lazima serikali ibaini mpaka wa Tana River na Kitui ni gani, Bwana Spika. Na nikimaliza nataka niungane na mwenzangu Bwana Mwange katika soko ya Sekuru, na kwamba wakati adui ameingia ni vizuri pia na sisi watu tuweze kujitenga na kuweza kuingilia ama kuleta mtafaruku baina ya watu ambao wamekuwa wameishi kwa amani. Wakati tukio hilo lilifanyika, watu walikuwa wanataka kuzuia wale ambao ni wafanyabiashara wa mbuzi wa Somalia ambao wanaleta mbuzi katika eneo la Sekuru, na kidogo wale wafanyabiashara wa Tharaka wakajipata katika patashika ile. Na kuna watu wa Tharaka wengi mbuzi zao zilichukuliwa na majangili pale Sekuru. Kwa hivyo tafadhali nauliza, mtafaruku uliopo baina ya Wasomali ama wafugaji ngamia na watu wa Ukambani isije ikaletwa kuingizwa katika jamii zingine. Jamii ya Tharaka na jamii ya Ukambani tumekuwa tukiishi kwa amani, na kwa hivyo hatutaki kwamba wale ambao ni majangili waweze kuingilia na kuanza kuchukua mali ya watu katika soko la Sekuru. Soko la Sekuru ni biashara ambayo inakuwa baina ya watu wa Tharaka, watu wa Ukambani na watu wa pandele nyingine, na nasema kwamba wale watu ambao walihusika kuchukua mbuzi zaidi ya 158 ambao zilichukuliwa na watu na majangili pale Sekuru, au watu waweze kuregesha hizo mbuzi mara moja, manake biashara baina ya watu wetu wa Sekuru inafanyika hata pale Kadhangashini na kule kwingine. Na nikimaliza Bwana Spika, manake naona wenzangu wanataka kuongea hata zaidi, niseme kwamba lazima sasa hivi tuamke mara moja na tuhakikishe kwamba tumenusuru watu wetu kutokana na uvamizi wa kila mara. Asante sana Bwana Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Dagara. You have spoken very well, and indeed we have to really fight for our people because the lives of our people matters. And I want to agree with Honorable Jeremy. You know, the meeting at Nguni between our governor and the governor for Garissa, its whole agenda was to safeguard the commercial interest and the business of our neighbors. What about the interest of our people, the lives of our people? I saw another video trending. I don't know whether it is true or not. Camels grazing in somebody's land, and they are saying Uradu. To be very honest, members, you have the right to defend your people. At least speak it out. Don't keep quiet when our people are suffering. Let me allow Honorable Mwange because he's affected. Let me allow Honorable Mwange. Then I'll balance gender, Kalenga and Grace. I'll come back. DML, don't worry. Then I'll come back. Don't worry. Allow me not to use the hierarchy of leadership so that I can balance the issue, the people affected, and also the gender. And the board, I've seen you. Honorable Mwange, please. I can give you 5 minutes because I know. But if you can take less, I will appreciate.
Yeah. Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity. Mr. Speaker, you've given us 2 communications, one regarding the main budget and the supplementary budget, and you promised that you're going to break it down to us. When you bring it to our level, simplify everything, we shall be able to participate in the debate thereof. Regarding your second communication, Honorable Speaker, I want to tell this House that I am a sad man, a very sad legislator, because a life lost is one too many. I lost 7 lives in one incident. And Mr. Speaker, you may wish to know, and members, that 2 weeks earlier, there was another man who had been murdered in the same design. So I'm actually counting 8 people that were killed by the camel herders. It is very sad. If you want to know the history of this thing, I want to tell you, it's all the way from 1964. From 1964 to date is 62 years. The bandits have been killing our people, and so far, none has been arrested. I think that is what pains me most. No Somali bandit, nobody, none of those people has been arrested by the government. Whether President Jomo Kenyatta's government, whether President Daniel Arap Moi's government, whether Kibaki's, Uhuru, and now Ruto, nobody among those bandits have been arrested. So I was asking even during the funeral service, do we have 2 sets of laws in this country? One that is applied to the Somali bandits, and one that is applied to the Kambas. It is very painful. 2 of the brothers that lost their lives in that instant, I went to school with their senior brother. So these are people I know. They are people who are my relatives, who are my neighbors, who are my voters and supporters. So what are we expected to do? And then again, Mr. Speaker, to add injury. Is it salt to injury? Yes, salt to injury. We saw some very senior people in this country issuing an inflammatory statement regarding the matter. Honorable Ndwale, I have this for you. You may be senior, you may be influential, you may be powerful, yeah? And you may be all those things. But for heaven's sake, please respect the people of Kitui. Respect your Kamba. During your interview and vetting to become a CS, it's in public domain. When you're declaring your wealth, you said you have some 231 camels somewhere in Kitui. Do you have a title deed for the land where you graze your camels? Do you have a lease agreement with the landowners? So for heaven's sake, I don't know. Maybe you come for me because you're powerful and you think you can do anything in this country. Come. The only people that will lose me or miss me is my family and this assembly. Kenya will not know that somebody has been killed. I'm a very small man. But like the Bible says in the book of Isaiah chapter 62 verse 1, for Zion's sake, I will not be silent. For Jerusalem's sake, I will not remain quiet. Let me paraphrase now. Pastor Munyawa is here. He can help me. For Seikuru's sake, I will not remain silent. Even if I remain alone, I said in Kwakamari, even if I remain alone, I will not accept that coexistence, which is not beneficial, which is harmful to us. So, Honorable Speaker, we call upon all our government agencies to help us. And if they cannot help us, the Bible says, yeah, Kwanda, you're here, I know you preach the word of God. I look up to the mountains, from whence my help shall come. The mountains in this aspect will be the government, the influential people, the international community. We will look up to them, but I can tell you our help will come from the Lord. Can you hear amen in this, please? So dwell with your riches, with your arrogance, with your impunity. We don't care about you. We care about our people. The poor people of Seikuru who have elected me to be their representative. Those are the ones that I will fight for day and night without ceasing until Jerusalem shines. So, Honorable Speaker, I don't want to say much because I can become emotional. Let me tell you, if it were not for that lady, daughter to Matei Mbela, who was cut and then she screamed because she was across there's a stream between the Kwakamari shopping center. There are shops on this side of the river and other shops on the other side. So she was on that side where the Somalis came from, the bandits. If it were not for her to have screamed after she was cut, I can tell you we could be talking of the entire community finished. These people came into pro boxes, and the idea was to surround the shopping center. Yeah? And then, of course, we have people keeping guard. Those are having guns, and others having machetes and pangas. So that they come to the people, they cut you, and if you escape, you find the gunman. There is only one spot of network in that area. There was a Somali man there guarding that spot so that nobody comes to report that they've been attacked. It is very painful. So, Honorable Speaker, you are one of the people that are known in this country. I know you have got some little influence in this country. It doesn't matter, whatever it takes, Honorable Speaker, you and others help us to have network in Kwakamari. Hello?
Thank you.
Mr. Munyao, Honorable Munyao, you have made promises to me 1,000,000 times about network because Mulela is your friend. Since you came to Speaker's function that day, you realized that we are suffering because you had to look for a spot, climb on a tree. I don't know how long it will take you to bring this to fruition.
Thank you.
Kindly give us network. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Mwange, for speaking really very passionately about Sekuru people. And you know, I'm one of your people. Actually, at some point, I became very emotional, and it's really sad. It's really sad. But I want to assure our Sekuru people that you are up to the task. You are really defending us. I chose not to talk about the Kwakamari issue because I was very emotional. And that's why I did not even go for the burial. I'm also an emotional person. Honorable Mwingi must thank you for going and for standing with us. It is not an easy thing. And I want to confirm to you members that immediately these incidents happened, honorable members, I I did a message to the president, and I hope he saw it. Let me hope that he will address the matter. I did the same to PS Mweke. I hope he will also look into it. I did the same to CS Mutua. No, these are the national government leaders we have. I also did the same to the PS of Interior. You know, that is the best I can do. And I did it on your behalf. And actually, this communication, I will again scan and send it to them. And if it means the votes and proceedings of today's sitting, I extract them, I will extract them and have them taken to the office of the president so that they can know what Kitui County people are saying and how we feel. It is a very serious matter, members. So let us be patient, kindly. Let us be patient. That's why I'm not willing to interrupt a member when they are speaking. But let's try also to summarize so that we can also attend to other programs. So Mwange, thank you. I will pursue Munyao so that we get network. I will pursue Munyao so that we get network and pursue our brother Mulila. Yeah, because what happened there, but we should not be waiting until our people are killed so that these things happen. If there was network, I'm sure people would have reported. So if our county government, the same way they did with the police stations, why can't they have an MOU with the Communication Authority of Kenya and partner with Safaricom? We can put a budget on our members. We build police stations. I think the budget is more than 200 million, which is more than the budget we need to construct ward offices, you know. But that's a story for another day. But we give a budget for these police stations. I'm sure there's a budget we have been giving for REREC. Some members here have been struggling to get that electricity connection. I don't know what the CEO, Andre Nyamai, what he does with that budget. I'm told it is used politically, you know. So we give a budget for REREC. We give a budget for constructing these police stations, which is a national government function. What should stop us from giving a budget from Mwingi? Maybe you can suggest in budget making so that areas which are volatile, especially on the border and other areas where we need network connectivity, we can have an MOU and see if we can chip in and so that we can walk the talk. If we put a little budget, I'm sure they will also reciprocate. So I challenge you and challenge the members of the Committee of Budget, Vice Chair, Committee of Budget. Have you been challenged? Please take the floor. 3 minutes, kindly.
Asante Speaker kwa kunipea hii nafasi. Kwanza mimi kama mama mzazi na mlezi, wacha nitume rambirambi zangu kwa watu wa wodi ya Tekuru na maeneo mengine ya jimbo la Kitui ambayo yamekuwa yakipata hii shida na tabu kutoka kwa hawa wenye hizi ngamia, wacha niwaite hivyo. Ili jambo si la leo, limekuwapo toka jadi, lilianza kitambo. Lakini venye tunaona tukiendelea, linaendelea tu likileta maafa zaidi. Serikali imekuwapo toka jadi. Hakuna chochote cha maana ilifanyia watu wetu wa Kitui. Mambo yanaendelea kuchemka. Kufikia sasa hakuna chochote tunaweza sema kimefanyika juu ya mauaji ambayo yalifanywa Tekuru na pande za Nguni. Mauaji yamekuwa yakiendelea pande za Nuu, pande za Muda, pande za Endau Malalani, lakini hakuna mtu amewajibika kutetea watu wetu wa Kitui. Swali langu ni je, kwani kuna watu speciali katika hii dunia yetu na hii Kenya yetu kuliko wengine na kuliko watu wa Kitui? Mimi kama mwenyewe siwezi nikaenda kulisha kwa shamba la jirani yangu ng'ombe zangu. Mbona mtu mwingine aje kwangu alishe mifugo yake kwangu, aninajisi, anikatekate mapanga, awakishe moto nyumba zangu mpaka biashara, na hakuna chochote kinachofanywa kwa hao watu? Tutamlilia nani kama afikia leo serikali hakuna kitu imefanya? tutachukua sheria mikononi kama watu wa Kitui. Sitaki tuende kwa hilo njia, lakini ikibidi, ili tulinde watu wetu, ili tulinde mali yetu, ili tulinde mchanga wetu, wakimwaga mboga tutamwaga ugali. Wamama wameuliwa, wamama wamenajisiwa, watoto wetu wameuliwa, bwana zetu na jamii kwa jumla tunapoteza. Ili mpaka lini? Serikali, kama mtaingililia kati ili swala, na kama sio sasa ni sasa hivi, katanuka. Asante Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Kalenga. Because the question I'm asking myself, why should I be here? You know, I am alive and somebody else is being killed. Why should I really? It is not fair. It is not fair. Members, leaders, we have to fight for our people. Nobody's life here is sacred. Our lives are very important. Everybody's life is very important. So, Honorable Kalenga, I feel you, my sister. I feel you. Na kama ni kunuke kila mahali. Because this is too much. This is too much. Honorable Grace Molandi, today, members, why are you making me become extremely emotional? But it is a sad state. It is a sad state of our county, and our people are suffering. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Honorable members, habari zenyu. I have missed you.
Honorable Grace,
I'm very grateful.
Honorable Grace, kwa niaba ya members tumesalimika na tumekumiss pia.
Asante sana. Mr. Speaker, I stand on a very sad note as a nominated MCA who stands in for gender. I feel so bitter as a woman, as a lady, as a legislature of this big house. Mr. Speaker, it is very despicable for a whole CS to stand up and try to make mockery of dead people. I want to speak to CS Duale. You spoke in an attire of Islam. I want to tell you, Islam is a religion of peace. Islam does not slaughter our children. Islam is a religion of peace. I stand here as a woman who has given birth to a Somali child. And I cried for these children because our women have given birth to Somali children. What will we tell our children tomorrow? Their uncles have been killing our own uncles. What do we tell our children? What do we tell our children? On a sincere note, I want to ask the government, I want to ask the President of Kenya to come in and intervene in this issue. It has gone way beyond tolerance. We are not going to tolerate this anymore. Our children are asking us, why are Somalis killing Kambas? What am I supposed to answer to my small daughter? What am I supposed to tell her? What? That our government is seated as Kamba people are being slaughtered. A government we trusted with our lives. A constitution that is sitting there so that it can protect us. I cry for Kitui today, and I cry for every woman who has given birth in Seikuro, in Endaumalalani, in wards where our people are being slaughtered. Enough is enough. Rise up, our president. Rise up to this occasion. Rise up and tell that Kenyans, Kambas are also Kenyans. Kambas also voted for you. Rise up, Mr. William Samoei Ruto. I beg you this day. We have cried enough. Our women have been raped and our children have been killed. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. As a Muslim, I feel so pained by the utterances of Duale. Dwale, fear God, even if you will not fear anything else. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Grace. Honorable Immaculate, please offer a shoulder to our sister to lean on. Sorry, it's a very emotional day, and I'm also very shocked that even after what CS Dwale said, which to me, that is hate speech, he's very free walking around, and it is very unfortunate. It is very unfortunate, and action needs to be taken on him, because he can't be more supreme than anybody else. Members, we have to really stand for our people. Yeah, and this is one thing I can't support. I have been on the front line trying to say, let's work with both governments, the national government, the county government, but I'm not part of these issues where the national government is keeping quiet. I will not tolerate this. So, Honorable Grace, I feel you. And I wish the president can hear this. I'll make sure that this message reaches him. Dwale needs to substantiate what he said. He has to step aside, and because it appears he's the one who is sending them. That is exactly what that meant. So we can't sit here and keep quiet. Now people are being killed. Let me come now to this side. I acknowledge Deputy Majority Leader. We can have Mbuno Mukoyo. I come back now to Deborah, and I go to Munyoke Mwenzi, Priscilla, and Mwamisi. Mwamisi, you're on the border. Hold it there in that order. Honorable DML, your ward is also bordering the border between Kitui County and River County. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you for the opportunity. I won't talk about your communication number 1. Allow me, because of time, I put all my energy and effort in your communication number 2. For the sake of the audience who are not here, my name is Mbuno Erastus Musyoka. I represent Endau Malalane Ward, which neighbors Tana River County. I wish to pass my condolences to the families that their members were maimed by Somali bandits in Kitui County. Mr. Speaker, my submissions on this floor, I brought a motion on county importance when one of our friends from Musenge in Muda was killed. And I was here, I brought a motion of county importance so that we can discuss the issues of security and coming others in the Kitui County. We formed a committee, and on 18th of October 2022, this House, I remember, it approved the motion of county importance, and we formed an ad hoc committee. The reason why I felt convinced that we should have a motion on county importance to speak about the security and the coming others within within Kitui soils is what happened in Kwakamari. I do believe we can even go back and have a motion on county importance be brought by any member. I am ready to bring it on so that we can discuss this thing conclusively. I have looked at my friend when he was submitting, honorable member from Sikuru, and I have looked at him, and he was saying his help is, he thinks the help will come from God. I tend to believe no. God is so busy blessing this country with rains. The help is with us. The help is with us. We only need to use Article 1 of the Constitution. The supreme power belongs to the people. Let every man here, especially those of us who borders the sites of Tana River, I do believe Masais. I spent some time with Masai yesterday, and he told me whenever one cow has been killed by a lion, there is no reverse gear. you have to look for that lion and kill it. Honorable members, one life for Wakamba must be equated to 100 lives of the killers. To me, in 1992, I was not born, but there is a school in Ngamba, Endau Malalani ward, which the same verdict came and shot dead 7 members of the public, including 2 teachers in that area. In 1999, I was 5 years old. I remember I went to sleep in the forest and I said, I will never go there again. If they want to kill me, I still remain where I was born. My friends, we don't need to. If you are crying for this government to assist you in terms of having security in your, for your people, please, I pity you. If CS today of this government can come and say, the camels belongs to me, so as is others. So the others belongs to him. And the CS is working for this government. So it is the government killing Kamba people through CS. And you are here crying the government to go and arrest themselves. My friend, let us wake up. This microphone will not give security for people of Kitui County. If we want security for the people of Kitui County, please, honorable members, let us go gorilla way. I don't want to be informed. I want to tell my people of Endau Malalani ward, I will not beg for security from the people who are sending people to come and kill us. For the people of Endau Malalani ward, whom I can authoritatively talk on their behalf, I will ensure that I will lead from the front. Peace will come through Article 1 of the Constitution. The supreme power belongs to the people of Endau Malalani ward. We will be there to protect our land using every means possible.
Thank you.
I will not beg William Ruto's government to bring peace for people of Endau Malalani ward. Full stop.
And Bombono, thank you. No, it's a very emotive matter. Thank you for your good words. Can the minority leader inform you? If you don't know, Bombono, we have not heard you. So I have not heard you, but would you like to be informed by the minority leader? Yes or no? Switch on your microphone. Switch on your microphone. You can look for him later and but for now, do you want to be informed by Honorable Minority Leader? Thank you very much. The other words which you said, we heard them informally, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's reduce emotions, Honorable Mukayo. But let me be informed by the Minority Leader. Minority Leader, you wanted to say something? You can contribute, not even informing. You can contribute. I can give you a chance to contribute.
Actually, Honorable Speaker, mine was just as a concern as Honorable Mbuno was debating. And he's my brother, and we school together at Kenyatta University. And he's a young politician. Sometimes I would like to also to urge him when dealing with emotive things, also to pass information in a cool way. I wanted to inform you better, and this was my concern. And I support what Honorable Mbuno has said, really. He's very emotional because he has been into this activity, defending his people in Endau Malalani for long, the way I do in Nguni. Honorable Speaker, I'm concerned in this. Based on the debate that Honorable Mbuno has presented on the floor of the House, if a CS who is in charge of health in Kenya can stand and say that all camels belong to him, and he's telling us, Mtadu, that is to mean, what can you do? The Speaker, Kenya has grown and developed a very robust democracy, just like in South Africa. And because our democracy has grown and has developed, when such a person who is supposed to be an unifying factor for the entire country as a minister says such words, like those ones in Kenya, that CS must resign immediately. And Mr. Speaker, and I want this one to be on record, that if CS Duale will not resign or be arrested by the same National Cohesion and Integration Commission which arrested me, or be arrested by the DCI and refuse to resign, there will be no peace in Kitui County.
Honorable Mbuno, you refused to be informed. Honorable Jeremiah is only contributing. We hear you, Honorable Jeremiah. You have the right to talk on behalf of your people. Honorable Mukoyo, you are next. You are next. Then Honorable Deborah. Then Munyoke Mwingi. I think that was the order. Then Priscilla. Then Mwamisi. Then Kasinga. Let's be patient, members. Kindly let us not leave so that we listen to each other. Let us not leave. Let's listen to each other and adjourn together. Yeah, those who are outside, our whips, Minority Whip and Deputy Majority Whip, please whip members back. I want members to be here with immediate effect. Let members, those who are making phone calls out there, they need to be back. Honorable Mkoyo, please proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. With your permission, Honorable Speaker, I'll also address your communication number 2 on the security of our people in Kitui. First of all, again, on behalf of the people of Chomedan, I offer condolences to the families in Sikuru, and personally attended that burial to represent and to present our feeling. Honorable Speaker, allow me to speak from the point of security, knowledge and experience. And let me say, as a realist, I have said it here, as much as we cry to the national government, and specifically the police, there are 3 conditions in this area that will not favor actually the police to offer security to us. One of them is terrain, Honorable Speaker, and we talk of very close to a country that there are a lot of bushes, there are no roads, and you know, when the Somalis just approach, they are not seen, and once they declare they disappear into that forest, the police have no capacity because of their actual equipment. The second one is, you know, the capacity of the police is at just a Land Rover or 2, and therefore, what else happens after that? Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I have operated in these areas, and if I had the time, I could give a chronology of the events. Let me just quote it 2 in a quick one. Around 1993, President Moi went to Seikuru, and I think Honorable Ngwele will remember, there had been an attack at, not Seikuru, Ngomeni. And immediately, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Nani Arap Moi, just was leaving, as the helicopter was lifting, just to go. Before it reached Mwingi, Ngomeni was under attack. That time I was in Moyale, and I remember very well, we had to be scrambled, actually, to cut short my Christmas and come to Ngomeni to do this. That shows that this is a deeper issue. Actually, members, let me tell you, we may be seeing this as a banditry and, you know, resource conflict about pasture. I believe it is not. It is a deeper issue. Actually, I want to tell you, go to the books of history. We are looking at territory annexure, not issue of grass. And unless this is addressed from the very highest point, we shall talk this and it will not disappear. I want to give an example. The other day, about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, those of us who follow the history of this country, you saw there was a case in ICJ, International Court of Justice, where Somalia as a country had taken Kenya to court to say that all the coastline belongs to Somalia. So we may be looking at a very deeper issue. And in as much as we are addressing this from this local point, we are not going to go much. My recommendation, and as a step, an immediate step, I said this when I was in Nakuru. The first step this country need to do is for our members of parliament who come from Kitui to go to the National Assembly and declare those parts of Kitui under this banditry as operation area. If you declare them by law, the military will be able to deploy, and the military now can shoot anybody. And therefore, that will allow the military to deploy in this area as operation areas. That's why, Honorable Speaker, you realize in Garissa, we have northeastern province, about 2-3 brigades. In Turkana, we have a brigade. In Lamu. Lamu used to have the same kind of effect. And what happened? The military was taken there. The other issue is that if you look at Tana River, I want to tell you, Tana River had a very serious kind of this attack. Actually, sometimes, and the current governor, Honorable His Excellency Dato Godana, was a military officer. He had to be pulled from the military by his people because he knew how to lead people into operation. That's why it's now the Tana River is not enjoying the same. It's a very serious issue, Honorable Speaker. And I share the same pain with the Honorable Mwingi and the others. Chomedan is seriously affected by this. My people work in Northeastern, all of us fundis, and we have been burying people killed on the protest of Union Kafiri Nyalengumu. The other day, we buried a teacher who was slaughtered somewhere in Kota Muma. Nobody was arrested. The Somalis were there mourning with us, and when we tell them, where is the killer? Nobody arrested them. Honorable Speaker, this boy was killed in, allow me to say, was killed in Nguni. Just was killed because a police officer was transferred from Naivasha to Garissa. And this police officer shot somebody. The police felt that this was a criminal. Now the people of Garissa said, you kill a Somali, we have to kill a Mkamba. I want to tell you, Honorable Speaker, I have a lot of pain. I think in around 1997, I lost my colleague from here somewhere called Kakumute, the late Lazarus Zomoyandi. He was shot in Liboy as a revenge. How shall we continue living with the people? If one person is killed, even if he's a criminal, they have to slaughter Mkamba. That boy did not know what was happening in Garissa. How can such an innocent boy be killed?
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm so bitter about it. But as a realist, I want to say that the government, if the government of Kenya is blackmailed by Duale, then the government resign. Because if I'm a minister here, even me as a member of this county assembly, I cannot say anything and my governor keeps quiet. It means I'm the one who is the governor. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Mukwayo. Indeed, it is very, very painful. All shall be well. Thank you for giving us that insight. So the young man from Gune was killed because a criminal was maybe killed by a police officer somewhere. So it's very... Yes.
Member of the county assembly.
Yes.
In Garissa.
Okay.
And this member of county assembly was actually pleading to me that we select a team from Kitui.
Yes.
And go and, they select also a team. And I forwarded the same communication to my governor. I hope he will do something.
Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much. And Mukoyo, Honorable Deborah. Now you are a member of the ruling party. But you remember you represent the women of Kitui County. Please take the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, on your first communication about the budget, I won't speak much on that. But what I'll tell the honorable members of this house is that this budget carries development of our good county. And when it comes to us, let us do the needful and let us look into it diligently for it to serve its purpose of bringing development to our people. Mr. Speaker, on your second communication, it's so painful. It's so painful, Mr. Speaker, to discuss this matter because Sekuru and Nguni are part of Kenya, and we deserve protection to our people. So first I'll pass my condolences to the families who have lost their loved ones. And Mr. Speaker, it is a very sad moment were children who were just having dreams to live freely and enjoy life and help their children have been killed. And also, Mr. Speaker, women who are the backbone of our families, our communities, have been killed, Mr. Speaker. And painfully, a whole minister stands and asks us to do. Mr. Speaker, it is so painful, and I will join my fellow colleagues and members of this county assembly to demand, as leaders of Kitui County, Honorable Duale to step aside of the government. Mr. Speaker, I saw a woman speaking in Garissa, inciting people, and she was arrested. Honorable Duale is not special. If that woman was arrested, he should also be arrested because he stood as a leader to incite Somalis against campus, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, those people who died will not rise again. The lives that have been lost, they won't be restored, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, we deserve justice to our people. We deserve justice to the people of Kamari. We deserve justice to that young boy who was killed in Guni, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if the leaders of this country have the right to stand and incite the hopeless mwananchi against each other, where are we going as a country, Mr. Speaker? And again, Mr. Speaker, I know President William Ruto, and I don't think whatever Duale spoke is the stand of Mr. William. It is his own stand to protect his own people. So please, I would request His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, in his power, to protect the people of Kitui County by asking Duale to step aside so that we can have peace between Garissa people, Tana River people, and Kitui County, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, as I finalize, I'll say this. Power is temporary, and titles will expire. Influence, Mr. Speaker, fades, and also youth gives way to age. So let's handle what we have in the right way and in the right manner. Our people in Kitui County are peaceful people. And Mr. Speaker, I don't know any other community in this country that is peaceful as Kamba people. We are peaceful and we don't want disturbance. We don't want disturbance to our peace. If Honorable Duare owns camels, let him graze his camels in his own land. Kitui, we don't graze camels. We graze goats. And he said that we mix them with donks. It's fine. We are okay with mixing goats, donkeys, and donks, and even cats. So let everyone stay in their own place peacefully, Mr. Speaker. We are not taking our goats and our cats in Garissa, all in his land. We are peacefully grazing them in our own country, peacefully. So let him stay where he belongs and let Kambas have peace. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deborah Katunga Mutuko, for speaking very well on behalf of the women of Kitui County, whom you represent here. And you have really appealed to the government. I hope they will hear us. And as I said earlier, all this message, I'll transmit it to them. Let them have this message and do what they think is good to be done. So thank you, Honorable Munyoki Mwensi. You can have the floor. Thank you. Alongside Mheshimiwa Mukoyo and Mheshimiwa Mwange, and I think Mheshimiwa Masi, you attended the burial at Sekuru. Thank you for representing us and for standing in solidarity with our people. Please, Kiuso is not far away from Sekuru. And you're normally told when you see issues in your neighbor, be very careful. So please take the floor.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, so much has been said, but Mr. Speaker, this matter is so heavy that everyone would like to talk about it, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, allow me to pass my sincere condolences to the families from Sekuru Ward and Ngunu Ward, Mr. Speaker, who are my neighbors. Mr. Speaker, when your neighbor has a flu, you have to sneeze, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, my neighbors are having a flu and the Kiso people are sneezing, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I want to confirm and affirm my support, Mr. Speaker, and that of my people. I want to assure my colleagues that we stand with them, Mr. Speaker, and we support them. Mr. Speaker, I have a feeling that this massacre was very well planned, Mr. Speaker, and very well calculated, Mr. Speaker. The reason why I have that feeling, Mr. Speaker, is that 1 week before the killing, Mr. Speaker, over 10 police reservists, people who protect our land and our farms and our people, Mr. Speaker, were arrested without reason, Mr. Speaker. And they were ordered to return the guns, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, our borders were empty. No one to protect our people. And then they came and our people were massacred, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have an information that a police officer who was at Kwakamar that day, by the name Constable Nguyo, because, Mr. Speaker, I have the information. Mr. Speaker, that police officer tried to save our people. And I want to pass my congratulations to him. He tried, Mr. Speaker. But sadly, Mr. Speaker, when the dust settled, right now that police officer is transferred, Mr. Speaker, and is being threatened, Mr. Speaker. What does that mean? It means it is the government planning all those things, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, when Honorable Ndwale says that he owns all the cameos, it is very clear that all those people who are grazing his cameos are his workers. And therefore, whatever they are doing, Mr. Speaker, they are getting direct instructions from him, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, Ndwale should be held accountable. And I must support with my colleagues to say that Honorable Ndwale must resign, Mr. Speaker. He must, Mr. Speaker. And I think to some extent, Mr. Speaker, this House can join hands and protest. We can join our people out there to protest for our people, Mr. Speaker. Because even if we talk 1,000 times here, Mr. Speaker, that government will never listen to us. Sometimes we will go out there and stand by our people, Mr. Speaker. I remember when I was young, Mr. Speaker, I was almost bitten by a snake. Mr. Speaker, I slept, and then in the morning, because I slept in the bush, in the morning only to find a very dangerous python, Mr. Speaker, sleeping by my side. Only God protected me. And now here, at my old age, my people are also suffering, Mr. Speaker. And we are here watching. And then a leader who is supposed to bring peace, who believes that he supports the government of the day, can say such a thing and go scot-free. Mr. Speaker, we want to see Ndwale in court. We want to see him arrested the way Honorable Zou was arrested. We want to see him, Mr. Speaker, being asked hard questions, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I think this time around, this House should stand in solidarity to defend our people, Mr. Speaker. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Munyoki Mwenzi. Indeed, you have given us more information. If it appears the things were planned, then we need to also plan to protect ourselves, because it's unfortunate. We have to protect ourselves and protect our people. So thank you for that information, Honorable Munyoki Mwenzi, and we are grateful to God that python did not bite you. So let's do our best so that another child does not sleep in the forest and is bitten by python or whatever the case. So let's pray for our people. Honorable Priscilla, you are next. Then Mwamisi, then Kasinga, I think will be the last one if members are okay with that. We still have time, but let's try to narrow down so that we can proceed. Honorable Priscilla, our lady here representing Kitui women, please take the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Members, you forgive me, I have a flu, but I know I'm going to get well. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is a very sad morning. Allow me not to speak about the first communication, because the first communication is about budget and we don't have it here with us. So we will discuss about it when it reaches our desk. Mr. Speaker, sir, about the second communication, I'm a very sad mother. I am a mother, I have children, and the Bible says parents should not bury their, mothers should not bury their children. It is the other way around. It was very sad, though, Mr. Speaker, I was not around. It was sad to see a mother crying because of a young child who was going to school, who was about to do his examinations. For him to further his future, to help the parents. Mr. Speaker, sir, as women of Kitui County, we say no to the killings of our people. I represent women here, and when women are crying, I cry with them. I cried with that mother. Allow those people who received, those people who were murdered. Mr. Speaker, sir, I give my condolences. I saw the clip of Mr. Nduale. I listened twice. I was like, I did not listen well. He said very well, Kitui County, all the camels are mine. Mutadu. I think Mr. Nduale doesn't understand how a woman who is bitter, he loses nothing. We are about to say also atadu as women of Kitui when we become bitter. He doesn't know the length of Kitui women's, what we can do when we are sad like this. I think Mr. Nduale doesn't know. Mr. Speaker, I want to inform the what do they call them? Somali community. We respect them so much, but they should not push Kitui women to the wall. We are tired. We saw another woman from that community, Mr. Speaker, sir, saying they doesn't want to see nywele ngumu in Garissa. Fine, they arrested her. What if we want to say we don't want to see nywele nyepesi in Kitui County? What will they do? What I do? Mr. Speaker, sir, it is very sad. I just come from Kigali in Rwanda, where the massacre was done. Mr. Speaker, if Mr. Nduale is pushing us to go that route, Mr. Speaker, we say no. It was a sad moment in Kigali. It was sad, quiet, everywhere, everybody mourning. Mr. Speaker, sir, we don't want to go that route. We ask, and I want to unite with my fellow MCS and all members of Kitui County. Everyone, Mr. Speaker, we ask for Mr. Nduale to resign. Or we want to see Mr. Nduale arrested, Mr. Speaker, sir. If Nduale is not arrested, Mr. Speaker, and we want to give a timelines. Within this week, we want to see Nduale being taken for an action. He is not too senior. But if he feels Kamba people, we can do nothing. They fail to arrest Ndwale, we are ready to die, all of us. We don't need to live for the others to die. Thank you, sir, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Priscilla. Indeed, thank you for reminding us the lessons we learned in Kigali, Rwanda. And it began just like the way things are happening now, where communities are fighting. We really hope that that will never happen in our country. Let us use the lessons, members, we learned, those who are able to go to Rwanda. Let us use those lessons to push for peace. And any leader who is in the forefront trying to incite other people, like CS for Health, Honorable Dwale, I think that they needs to be told that that is not the right way to go. So, Mheshimiwa Priscilla, we hear you, and thank you for speaking on behalf of the Kitui women. Kitui women have a voice through the ladies who are here. Honorable Grace, you spoke very well for Kitui women. Honorable Deborah, you also spoke. Kalenga spoke. Kalamba spoke. Thank you for speaking for Kitui women. And thank you to all of you members for speaking on behalf of our people. Honorable Mamisi, I know, Mother, when we joined this assembly, your ward was the first casualty. A lot happened. Remember, a lot happened. You see what is happening in Sekuru, in Nguni, Ngomeni. A lot happened there. No, it is sad. It is sad. And I'm told when they moved there, they came towards your direction. Yeah, I think they could be near your ward. So please proceed.
Honorable Speaker, yes, thank you for giving me the airtime for me to address the two issues. Honorable Speaker and honorable members, good morning. My heart is very heavy this morning, and actually from the beginning of last week, from the start of the issues matters security across the county. Honorable Speaker and honorable members, you know me very well. I've been on the forefront on these issues, and therefore allow me to take this position to empathize with the people of Sekuru and also the people of Nguni Ward, Kitui County, and Kenya at large. Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, members have spoken here emotionally, and indeed this is very heavy. I looked at, I talked to Honorable Mwingi, he's my senior colleague, whom I interact with him very closely, and I would see him being very weak and very much concerned by what happened in Sekuru, Honorable Speaker. For the lack of better words, what happened in Sekuru was serious massacre. You can imagine at this time, since when we got independence, Honorable Speaker, people can drive proboxes to a market in Sekuru, Kamari, Honorable Speaker, massacre people and go scot-free up to this moment. That is seriously unacceptable in Kitui County, Honorable Speaker. I was Honorable Zou, the member for Nguni. When the small boy, a boy aged 14 years, school-going boy, was slaughtered mercilessly by the people who I believe they do not have kids, Honorable Speaker. What sin did James do for him to go through that pain? What had he done? What had his parents done for him to go through that pain? Honorable Speaker, I've listened to Honorable Grace Mulandi while she was presenting herself here. Emotionally, it was very bitter. There's a meeting that was held somewhere in Nguni, Honorable Speaker. And I will say this, because I know what is happening. Honorable Speaker, the Somali community is so connected to a point that if something is done, they can bring that person in the next 12 hours. What we were expecting in that meeting, we wanted to hear, and my expectation was, today we have brought the killers of the boy and the killers of the people who were killed at Kamari. Kamari. Nothing was done, Honorable Speaker. We cannot sit down in this assembly
pretending that everything is good when everything is not good, Honorable Speaker, across the county. Honorable Speaker, we had an MOU with the National Police Service to construct police stations across the ward, the county, and especially the frontier wards. Some of them were constructed. Police station like on Kaliti was vandalized, and nobody was arrested up to this moment, Honorable Speaker. It was very sad for me to see over 50 police officers be taken to Kamari police station after people have been killed. Why that police station has been there for the last few months when it's ready for it to be equipped and be staffed. Had we been having police officers in that police station, we would not have such a massacre. We want to call upon the national government to take up its point of bargain from the memorandum that we signed, so that all police stations can be staffed and equipped to protect our own people. Honorable Speaker, I mentioned here the problem that we're having across the Kitui County and this issue of security is nothing else. It's just camel adding, nothing else. We have Sokomali community here who are doing businesses. They are doing fashion shops and every other business. We have Kamba community in Garissa and other northeastern counties. And nobody is interacting with each other's business. But the camel adding. When I presented here, Honorable Speaker, I said for the peace and security to prevail in Kitui County, camel adders must be moved from Kitui County. Nothing else, Honorable Speaker. And it is very unfortunate for a CS like CS Duale to stand while we are mourning our own people, Honorable Speaker, and say all camels belong to him. Yes, from this floor now, the people of Kitui County are informed that all the camels belong to CS Duale. CS Duale, take out your camels from Kitui County. It was very reckless for him to say so and to speak while people are mourning and the child is not yet even buried, Honorable Speaker. And I want to join the honorable members and ask and request His Excellency the President Ruto that because this thing has not started yesterday, CS Duale is in your office. Make sure CS Duale resigns from office. It is not good for him to mock our people, Honorable Speaker. And I want to say this. We must fight for our own people. And since we know the camel owner, we say this, the law of the jungle says, if you go to the wildlife, you say, if anything kills your baby, it's not let to go scot-free. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Momisi, for eloquently and ably speaking on behalf of other people. And you have been spot on. In fact, I think you have summarized all our discussions here, and we appreciate you. I think it's because you have experience. You have experience on these matters. I remember we came to your ward. Remember that gentleman called, was he called Mutuko? Remember I came for that burial. Most of us went for that burial. It was very sad. We buried Mutuko in a very sad burial. Yeah, from your ward. We have buried 7 in Sekuru. One is about to be buried in Okasi. And to be very honest, up to now, nobody is being even, we haven't even heard of a suspect, leave alone a criminal arrested. I think it's worrying. It's worrying. Thank you, members, for speaking without fear. Honorable Kasinga, kindly, I'm sure you can read the mood. Members are really sad and you know, but of course, you as a ranking member, you can't fail to have a word or two to say, to stand in solidarity with your colleagues. Please proceed, 3 minutes.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity for me to be able to say something about the second communication you made in this House. Honorable Speaker, indeed, my heart is heavy, just like my colleagues. And I'm sure if we are given an opportunity, if we are not to hold ourselves, we will all cry like babies in this assembly. It is sad, Honorable Speaker, that we are here talking about insecurity in Kitui County When we first came here as members, I've alluded to Honorable Mbuno and Honorable Mamisi have been talking about. They were the first people to blow the whistle on the issues together with Honorable Jeremiah about the issues of insecurity as a result of camel herders. Let me first send my condolences, Honorable Speaker, through the members of the County Assembly who represent Seikuri Ward and Guni Ward, Honorable Mwange and Honorable Jeremiah respectively. Why not forgetting those of our colleagues who have been affected before, Honorable Mbuno and Honorable Mamisi. My sincere condolences to the people of Sekuru and Guni. Sincere condolences on behalf of the people of Momoni, to the people of the two wards, and indeed to our people of Kitui. Honorable Speaker, I associate myself with the remarks and contributions made by the leaders who have spoken before me. Whatever we may say on this floor, Honorable Speaker, as Honorable Jeremiah, the minority leader, started by saying, yes, we are immune, but we don't want to make statements for the sake of it, Honorable Speaker. Honorable members, a time has come for us to be able to either go for results or keep quiet. And I want to say that if you want really to fight an enemy, or if you want to solve a problem, don't pretend to be solving the problem. If you know somebody's hands are dirty, don't shake the hands. You become dirty because you are partaking of the dirt. The issue of camel herders, Honorable Speaker, somehow, I may say, is also facilitated by certain people to some extent in this county. We want to pretend, but we must also speak the truth. There are people who hire genuinely, maybe they are grazing land to these people. The others as leaders who partake of, so to speak, our authority, Honorable Speaker, or permission to come and graze your camels in our land. Honorable Speaker, I think we are kind of sliding in a very wrong direction in this country. Our county, Kitui, has vast land. We have game reserves, yes. But, Honorable Speaker, you started by saying that we need really to think in terms of issue of having the boundaries well demarcated. I know they are there, and I know people know, but it seems everybody assumes, no, what I can't see a fence here, so I have to go this direction. So first of all, I want to begin by calling and associating, with your remarks. Can we have in this, Honorable Speaker, the national government taking, if seriously people are not involved in the very high echelons, can we begin to see the demarcation properly marked of the boundaries for Kitui County and the Tana River? So that we can have a county, and know that when people are crossing the boundaries that they're being told, even though they know what they are doing. Secondly, Honorable Speaker, I want to say we have made calls here, members have made calls to Honorable Nduale, and the first time I've seen a united house speaking against the evil that is in this country and this county. I think Honorable Deborah and the rest who are on the side of the government. We cannot pretend about this issue. The county government of Kitui does not and doesn't have the capabilities of security apparatus that can be able to address the issue that is at hand. I want to speak here also, join members, and ask the president, please, the buck stops at your door. Members have called for Honorable Nduale to resign. That is the first call. I'm joining members for that, Honorable Speaker. But if Honorable Nduale does not resign, the president has it with his pen. Let the president sack Honorable Nduale. He is not indispensable. We have, in this country, Honorable Speaker, especially when we go towards election time, politicians, leaders become so kind of bored, more especially when they are on the side of the government. and they begin to speak anything, not caring about anyone. We all know how the 1992 clashes started. We know the post-election violence of 2007, how it went. Clearly what we are seeing here in Northeastern Tana River Northeastern, with us, Kitui County, we are being driven in that direction. And we must say no, because we must promote peace for peaceful coexistence for everyone. When you have a leader in Garissa speaking about Nyelengumu, as it has been said, Honorable Speaker, that's a leader elected by the people, honestly. And I'm sure among the voters of that women rep, the Garissa women rep, were Nyelengumus, the so to speak. If it was also in another world, Honorable Speaker, this lady, Honorable Member, would have also resigned. Honorable Speaker, it pains you. Sorry, you have relatives. You also have Honorable Jeremiah has relatives, Honorable Mwingi has relatives. We all have relatives. By the way, in Garissa and all those places, our people work there, all of us from Mumoni. I want to say, for us to be able to prosper in this country, we must ensure we call for peace at all costs. And I am ready, as one of the members of this county assembly, to join hands with all the leaders, including you, including the governor and everyone else, to sit down and see how best we can do. But, Honorable Speaker, criminals must be punished. Criminals must be punished. And if criminals are not punished, then we are encouraging a country that is going to go to slide in a way that, what happens, Honorable Speaker, if the campers in Sekuru and the rest were to look for balls, we all come from Mumoni and the rest, and invade the other communities there, what will happen? There will be no Mumoni, there will be no Sekuru, there will be no Kitui County, there will be no Mwingi. That is not the direction people should go. We have a government that has instruments of security. I want to appeal that the government takes the bold step. One of the things I want to call that has not been called for, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you.
It is the establishment of a commission of inquiry. Once in Duale has resigned or have been sacked, so that we can know exactly what to do. Apart from the issue of the demarcation, the boundaries, we can follow that way. As the criminals are followed for justice for James and the rest, the 7 people who were killed and the other families, Honorable Speaker, a commission of inquiry is important and very important to be established so that we can also know what happened. And then from there, Honorable Speaker, I saw Honorable Sila Munyasia in the streets of Mwingi, together with Honorable Muliungi. And as Honorable Jeremiah said, he did a good thing. Honorable Speaker, I appreciate personal also, it was a good thing. But also I want to discourage one thing. Those who looted shops also, we should also be able to discourage those kind of habits. The last one, Honorable Speaker, is the meeting that was in Guni between the 2 governors. I know it was not for the issue of dealing with the camels, but a situation had to be pacified. Things were not very good. And we must also commend them for doing that, for being in the forefront, but let us follow from there. And on your own time, Honorable Speaker, find a time that we can, as an assembly, participate in a way that we can bring order in this country. Thank you so much, and thank you for the indulgence of the time.
Thank you very much, Honorable Gasinga. Members, we need to conclude kindly. I'm sure you know we have another assembly program, which is supposed to begin immediately. Honorable Kalamba, please, 1 minute. I've now reduced the time so that we adjourn, and we will not extend our time since we are supposed to adjourn by latest 12:30. So, Honorable Kalamba, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Honorable members, I raise to stand with the heavy heart to express my deepest grief to the killings of Atikwa Kamari. May the soul of the departed ones rest in peace. Mr. Speaker, sir, it's not about the grief alone. Us as leaders and instructed by our by our people, we need to give out our support and act accordingly. As a minority leader and the other honorable members have said, we need to act accordingly and call upon to the government agencies to take the relevant actions to these killings and bring in lasting solutions about these insecurities in areas. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Kalamba Musau, for your input, which is echoing what the other members have said. Members, thank you very much for reacting to my communication. As you have said, I will summarize everything we have said. I'll do a formal communication to the relevant offices. So thank you very much for your input on behalf of our people. Let's now proceed with our order paper. Clerk, next order.
Order number 3, messages.
Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
Next order.
Order number 6, notice of motions.
Next order.
Order number 7, statements.
Next order.
Order number 8, motion on adjournment of the county assembly. Leader of majority party.
Thank you. Majority Leader, please proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for according me this opportunity to move this adjournment motion. But before I do so, let me join my colleagues in their segments on the NS Act, which happened to our county. We stand in solidarity with the Honorable Jeremiah and Honorable Mwingi, MCA for Sekuru, and also Honorable Speaker, you also come from Sekuru Ward. Honorable Speaker, we all of us condemn what happened. Honorable Speaker, one of the key responsibilities of any government is to protect the lives of its citizens. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, I also urge the security agencies we have in our country to make sure that they protect the lives of the Kitui citizens who have been adversely affected for years. Honorable Speaker, I seek leave to move motion on adjournment of the County Assembly that pursuant to the provisions of Kitui County Assembly Standing Order number 25-3, this Assembly to now adjourn its sittings with effect from today, Tuesday, 5th May 2026, to allow members of the County Assembly to participate in the East Africa Local Authority Sports and Cultural Association, that is Alaska, Games 2026, and resume its sittings on Tuesday, 12th May 2026 at 9 a.m. Honorable Speaker, in your communication, you have stated that we need to adjourn our assembly today because there is an activity which the members of the County Assembly are supposed to carry out, which is equally important to all of us. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, I want to request my colleagues to support this adjournment motion so that we attend to that important matter before we resume next week. With those few remarks, Honorable Speaker, I would like to request the Minority Leader, MCA Fonguni, to second this motion. Thank you. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move the motion.
Thank you, Majority Leader, for moving the motion. Minority Leader, please proceed as requested by your counterpart.
Mr. Speaker, I second the motion and say the following. The Alaska Games, Honorable Speaker, they gives us an opportunity to participate and represent the county assemblies at the East Africa level. And we are joining so that we allow members to participate in this activity, which is ongoing in Mombasa. Honorable Speaker, I am a footballer, and everybody knows that. And I have been playing soccer for the last 3 years. And during those 3 years, I've participated in all those Alaska games. I can remember in Kisumu, I can remember in Kampala, and I have an opportunity. We have our WhatsApp group that we formed for the Alaska teams, for the honorable members elected across the entire country. And I can see the preparation that they are put in place to ensure that they compete. Honorable Speaker, I was chatting yesterday with someone from executive, and he was telling me, we are waiting for you so that we can thrash you 6-0. Honorable Speaker, because I'm in a social media platform, I want to confirm to the team from the executive, we will thrash them as a county assembly. Honorable Speaker, when I am not busy, I also do a pool table game. And Honorable Mwingi, who is my neighbor, the MCA for Chuso, we have played with him severally. And I can confirm from the floor of the house that the gentleman is talented in that pool table. I want to tell him that because I know that you'll be playing this game, I'll come and cheer you up when you'll be playing, together with Anthony Musimi, who is also a footballer. Honorable Speaker.
Don't you recognize the chess master here? Myself and Deborah.
Honorable Speaker, allow me to congratulate the guys that we have really played together. Honorable Speaker, you look at Dr. Erastus Muno. If someone is told to sprint 100 meters or maybe 200 meters, or high jump and steeplechase jumping, Honorable Speaker, the member for Endemonland is full talented. And I want to confirm to you, member, and my good friend, I will come and cheer you up. Likewise, Honorable Speaker, finally, because of time, we have my captain here for drafts, who is doing very well. And Honorable Kasinga, he spoke and he went. Honorable Kasinga, together with Honorable Mutengi Ndagara, they influenced me, Honorable Speaker, to sing. I clapped myself when I was in Eldoret, participating in a cultural dance, singing very well and dancing very well, Mr. Speaker. Likewise, I will be visiting and see what they are doing in those respective. Honorable Speaker, I second and encourage honorable members to participate and represent the color of Kenya in East Africa.
Thank you, my Lord Leader. Honorable members, allow me now propose the motion on adjournment of the county assembly. Motion moved by the Leader Majority Party, Honorable Maloki Mawia, and seconded by the Minority Leader, Honorable Jeremiah Mose Mutua, that pursuant to the provisions of the Kitui County Assembly Standing Order number 25, substanding number 3, this assembly do now adjourn its sittings with effect from today, Tuesday, 5th May 2026, to allow members of the county assembly to participate in the East Africa Local Authorities Sports and Cultural Association into bracket Alaska Games 2026 and resume its sittings on Tuesday, 12th May 2026 at 9 a.m. To members, this being a procedural motion, there shall be no question put, but I'll open the floor for any debate before we adjourn. The floor is open. Thank you, Honorable Minority Whip. Please proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I support the motion on adjournment. And Honorable Speaker, for the purpose of time, I propose that, Honorable Speaker, that we proceed, that you, though there will be no question, but I propose that we proceed for the sake of time, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. That's a good input. Any other input? Honorable Deputy Majority Leader, our champion in long jump, triple jump. Hey, this guy is talented. Please take the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I wish also to join the Leader of Majority in supporting the motion on adjournment. And before I do that, I have two comments, Mr. Speaker. One, I wish to congratulate this assembly and congratulate in a special way one of the ladies who was recruited to join this assembly as a sergeant at arms. And during the competition, just I think she was just 1 week or 2 weeks old in this assembly. We encouraged him as athletes to join in the competition. Fortunately, without even practicing, she brought glory to this house by winning 2 competitions. I wish to congratulate her in a special way. And I encourage more members to join athletic team because that is where it is easy for you to win. I would wish we have a team of.
Would you like to be informed by
Yes, let
your-
me be
your
informed
brother?
by my whip before he
Yes.
does me that thing.
Do you have experience on the board budget whip?
Mr. Speaker, from the commendation that my brother is giving to a lady, he's mentioning a lady, that is one Monica Nduku from the Raka ward, Mr. Speaker. And that's the issue when you do inclusivity in employment. That's what this assembly has been lacking for quite long. That when we have inclusivity, you employ people from all over, and that's the glory of the assembly is seen. And out of the thing that you did, Mr. Speaker, to have the person from the Raka ward to be in this assembly, then we are selling all over, even in these other issues, Mr. Speaker. So thank you. I wanted to inform my brother.
Thank you. And I think we have another lady, casual, also from the Raka. Yeah, so we try. And I saw Monica Nduko somewhere. She thinks she's on the line of duty. Please, that is Monica Nduko. She's our sergeant at times. That is the lady Honorable Mbono is referring to. Thank you, Monica. We are proud of you. Indeed, she did very well. Was it in, what do you call, short put and javelin? Thank you very much. And she will be participating in Mombasa to represent Kenya, not just Kitui County Assembly, to represent Kenya in those games. Thank you, Monica Nduku. You may take your seat. Honorable Mbono, you may proceed.
Thank you. I have been informed and I say congratulations to the Raka ward. Oh, I wish in the 26 slots which are coming for recruitment, we will consider somebody from Wendau Malalani ward. So I just wanted to congratulate those among other leaders, among other champions, and request those who will get an opportunity to represent this country to do so with one heart, knowing that the glory and honor will come back to this very county. With those remarks, because I see my brother is uncomfortable with my submission, I wish to rest there. Thank you. Congratulations, team.
Thank you. He's not uncomfortable. I think he was just trying to signal you to summarize. I'm sure he's very comfortable. Yeah, so don't worry. You have submitted very well.
Okay,
You have submitted very well. Thank you, members. I think that brings us to the end of our order paper. Members, before we adjourn, allow me to appreciate you. It has been a good session. Indeed, we missed work. I also missed most of you. I'm happy to see you, members. We rested. Myself, I really rested. And I think I have the energy now to soldier on as we serve our people. Unfortunately, we have begun at a low note where we are mourning our people who have been killed, and no justice has been done to date. And I've listened to your submission. Thank you for agreeing with me on my communication, where I'm calling upon our national government to take action on these perpetrators of these acts. These are serious acts. In fact, you referred it very well. It is actually massacre. It is actually massacre. There's no other way you can call it. You know, I saw another one. They are taking videos when they are stabbing somebody with a knife. Honestly, they are recording themselves, and you know, it is unfortunate. Members, I want to appreciate you for indeed agreeing with me that the national government should take action. We request the head of state to take up this matter. The head of state has been very silent on this matter. We want to request the president of the Republic of Kenya to speak about this matter, because I'm sure if he gives this matter the necessary attention, it will be sorted once and for all. Members, have equally heard you loud and clear, where you have condemned the sentiments by the CS for Health, Honorable Warren Dwale. In fact, Honorable Jeremiah, Honorable Mwingi, and most of you have actually been frank enough to say that he needs to either, not Honorable Deborah, he needs to either step aside, resign, even to be sacked. because the appointing authority is the president. And myself, from where I sit, I'm not very happy because, as I said earlier, I lost people who were close to me, you know, and I was not very happy. And this has been happening for a very long time. It's been for a very long time. Members, let's continue maintaining our harmonious working relationship with the national government as per Article 6, Article 2, and Article 189 and 190 of our Constitution. However, that harmonious working relationship should not make us keep quiet when our people are being, when justice is not being done to our people. People are killed, no action is being taken. We just take that police officers to Kwakamara. Do you think that is enough? You are not arresting the perpetrators. The officer who even assisted the campers is one who is even being victimized. So I think it's unfortunate, but we hope that the national government will do its work and safeguard the constitutional rights of all Kenyans, which give us the right to life. And we need the right to life, the right to peaceful coexistence. That is all we want. And I'm sure members, with the teamwork, with the unity, we shall be able to ensure we sort these matters. Once called upon, maybe for this kind of meetings, members, I will let you know. If our input is required, we are ready to participate in these discussions so that we sort this matter once and for all. But from where I sit myself, I'm not very happy about this situation. The national government has been very quiet about this situation, and we want to call upon them to take action. In fact, members, I think, as I said this, I've already approved. There's a letter I received from the Office of the President the other day, and I've approved. There's a program which is happening in Seku University from tomorrow, 6th, up to 8th, which is on Thursday. And I have approved for any member who is available to go. Any member is available to go, but myself I will not go because my conscience will not is not happy. I'm sitting in the same table with CS Dwani after what he said the other day. I will not go there. I will not go there because they are bringing together cabinet secretaries, even the PSCs, even heads of parastatos to come and maybe discuss about national government programs. So as they meet, I wish them a very fruitful meeting. Whoever wants to go, I've approved, but you facilitate yourself. The assembly is not facilitating. You can go if you want to go. Myself, I will not go because I am not happy about this situation. Yeah? We shall not, when we say we want to work with the national government, it doesn't mean that we can be, mistreated, or people are being mistreated. We can't accept that. The national government, we are the local leaders. And on the Mheshimiwa the board, as MCAs, most of us here, when the president came to Kitui, we welcomed him. Many MPs shied away. We welcomed him because we want development. But how will I be able to welcome the government when my people are crying? I can't do that. We need justice for our people. Yeah, the president, the entire national government should deliver justice to our people. All we want is peace and justice to our people. Let action be taken against CS Dwale. Let those who did those criminal acts be arrested because our people must be given justice. As we speak now, people have been buried and maybe they'll be forgotten. You don't know about tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow can be you or somebody else. We need to get a long-term solution to this matter. Those members, as we adjourn and go for the last games, I wish you all the best and congratulate you for being nominated to be in Team Kenya. Basically, that will be Team Kenya. I know majority of you members, most of you, almost around 43 of us, that is a large team. Kitui, we are always the best when it comes to CAF matters members. When it comes to CAF matters, we are among the best, and we are happy that we shall go and join Team Kenya and represent Kenya so that we defeat Uganda, we defeat Rwanda, we defeat Tanzania in those games. Even county executives all over are also participating. So members, I wish you all the best, Mheshimiwa Mbuno. Everybody here, my chess colleague, Deborah, chess people are very few, So the football members, Anthony, Jeremiah, all of you, draft, Mheshimiwa Katumbi, pool table master, Mheshimiwa Mwingi, on all the disciplines. Please represent us well, bring trophies, and I'm sure you'll do us proud. I know the program began yesterday, but we had to come here today and resume. So kindly, it's a crash program. After we adjourn, start your journey to Mombasa. Let's participate. Our chair, the Honorable Benjamin Mlandi, is there. Is holding brief for us, and also Honorable Duty. There's a number of Kasanek. They're already there. They're holding a brief, so that when we get there, we just join. Let's actively participate tomorrow, Thursday, because the program ends on Thursday, and then on Friday we come back and get to other matters. So members, I wish you well, safe journey, and do Kitui County Assembly proud. Make sure that that trucks written Kitui County Assembly is is seen, so that they can know that Kitui County has arrived. And of course, the other issues we discussed about budget, liaise with the office of the clerk, and we shall be able next week on the Bokatumbi, we shall give a detailed analysis on all those on the two budgets, the supplementary budget 2 and the main budget. We shall give a detailed analysis, and we shall ensure that we do a budget which reflects the voice of our people. Article 174 of the Constitution is very clear that devolution came so that there can be inclusivity, public participation. If people go in a budget making process in a public participation forum, they say we want this and this, then somebody else wants to change that. How is that? How can we allow that? If we approved a CIDP after listening to our people, we approved an ADP for listening to our people, we approved a CFSP for listening to our people, then a budget comes which has projects and programs which are not anywhere in those documents. Are you really representing your people? So we shall have a candid discussion, members. I ask for calmness, for sobriety, so that we look into this issue calmly. And as I said, this is the last budget. There will be no time to say next financial year. No. If you promise your people on the board, Anthony, you promise your people a particular project, it is now or never. It is now or never. And let us not forget that our colleagues in the county executive already they are doing politics with this budget. And we shall not allow them to do politics with this budget. This budget is for our people. I shall ensure that our people get what they want because we are here to represent them. Vice members, with those few remarks, let's stop there and now let's be upstanding so that we adjourn the House. Honorable members, this House is adjourned, and we shall resume our sittings on Tuesday, 12th May 2026 at 9 a.m. Thank you.